Good morning. Welcome to Southwest Flavor. Happy Tuesday to everyone. We have a great show for you today, and we have one of our sponsors and a good friend of ours, Brittni Gutman. I got all tripped up there.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah,
good to be
morning.
with you.
How you been? How are you?
Good. Doing well, Ron. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for your sponsorship and your friendship.
Happy to.
Yeah.
Oh, honored. Honored to be yours and Janae's friend.
Yeah, well, thank you. And you have your own Allstate Agency?
I do. Yes. We just celebrated our 5-year anniversary on December 1st.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And I guess the big announcement.
Yeah, we had to wait for a little while.
I know. Yeah, we celebrated that anniversary in our new space.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you have your own building now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah. I've been joking. We moved from a 1-bedroom apartment to a whole house. We were really blessed to have outgrown. It was an 800 square foot lease in Oro Valley, which served us very well. And
right.
It was a great foundation. But yeah, I happened upon a building that I just, really loved, and it was, blessed from start to finish. In fact, I think I found it end of September, and we closed on November 26th.
Wow, that's quick. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
There's always, not always, but a lot of times there's some complications with commercial buildings. Just going through that whole process.
Yeah. In fact, I actually sought your advice prior to, embarking on this journey. And it was such an honor, to be, glory to God. I just feel so humbled that we were able to do it. But you're right. Yeah. I mean, environmental phasing tests, of course, all the inspections. We had a resident pack rat.
Oh, okay.
Just I'd liken it to homeownership, you know.
Yeah. Pack rats, for people in the HVAC industry, they're our best friends, but they're our worst enemies.
Tell me how.
Well, they could be our best friends because they create work for us.
Oh, okay.
they
hey,
do,
little buddy, get a referral bonus.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they chew wires, they chew pipes.
Yes,
they do a lot of damage. But then we have to deal with their nests. Sometimes, crawling under mobile homes. They drag in all the cactus and everything.
They do.
So yeah. So
from an insurance perspective, pack rat damage is covered on auto insurance under comprehensive insurance.
Okay. Very good.
Yep.
Yeah. And we live out here in the desert, and pack rats are everywhere.
They do. They love those paddle cactus or whatever,
the prickly pear.
Yeah. Yep. They love those. Yeah. And for some reason, that jumping cholla, I don't know how they can carry it, but
right. They drag in that jumping cactus back to their nest and kind of use it as a defense.
Yeah. Smart.
A little barrier. Yeah.
Yeah. I've known rats to be smart, but I didn't know they were in the HVAC industry.
Yeah. They're very low on the totem pole, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were. This one was up where all the electrical components are. Yep. Nice and warm and buzzing.
Chris Simone has some pack rat stories too with his HVAC, so we've had to kind of enclose his condenser outside so that they wouldn't crawl up in there.
So there are solutions to preventative measures.
There are.
Yeah. When we bought our ranch, there were people had the previous owners had about 40 or more of those poison boxes all over the property. Yeah. We got rid of those right away. I love owls, and I'm like, no, we don't want to mess with any of that.
Right.
So yeah, we've had luck on the ranch with working cats. I think I mentioned on the last podcast that we partner with PAC on that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, those pack rats, you gotta stay ahead of them. We even have blinking lights, leave the hood up on the car.
Yeah. In my truck, I have two different things. It has two batteries. So on each battery, I have one like a strobe light, and then it has this weird noise that I can't hear it. some other people can hear it, but it's like this weird whining noise, and I guess
Yeah.
it detours them from. But I've actually had them crawl up and chew through one of the wires for that, so it wouldn't make noise anymore.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yep.
they're interesting. They're
Yeah. Yeah.
smart.
Well, fortunately, we served that one an eviction notice,
Yeah.
and yeah, we've just been settling in. I kind of move fast, so we closed on the 26th, and I was open on 12/1.
Wow.
Phones were working. Everyone was
Okay.
at the office, so we had a busy, Thanksgiving getting moved,
Yeah.
but it's been fun to settle into.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your team.
Oh, they are all so amazing. Yeah. And I have Samantha, Harmony, and Caitlin have been with me for 3 years plus, all of them. And they're all so amazing. And in fact, part of one of the things that I love now about being 20 years in the industry, and I think we touched on this a time before too, is the mentoring of these young people into their careers, even if it's not with me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But just kind of growing through life with them.
Yeah.
And one of my employees, actually my office manager, she moved a couple of years ago across the country. Just had an itch she needed to scratch, no real reason, you know. And she's been working remotely for me, this whole time.
Okay.
And it's worked out really, really well. But she is going to be going and opening her own independent agency in North Carolina.
Nice.
And so super excited for her.
Yeah.
And, we'll navigate that journey together, but hopefully Q2 is kind of her plan to spread
That's
her
exciting.
wings. Yeah. And yeah, I've got Tanya also on my team. She's fantastic. She's pretty new to the industry.
Right. Okay.
And I also have Lexi on my customer service team.
Oh, okay.
And between her and Harmony and Bruce, who is Bruce, he's the legacy there. He's the guy I bought the agency from, and he just can't get enough, So he works pretty part-time, also remotely from North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, yep. But we have 5 in office, so you can always stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, pick up your laminated ID cards, and
Nice.
eat some chocolates with the team.
Well, that's one of the great things about having a local agency is that you are there and you're also a phone call away.
Yeah. I'll be the first to admit technology is changing faster than any of us can keep up. And I don't love my phone systems, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I have my personal phone number on everything that I market, and people are very respectful about, not crossing, boundaries with it, but I'm available, if tragedy happens or, if you can't reach us. But for the most part, my team, we're next level. I mean, white glove service. We want to be a part of the claim process. It's not the prettiest part of having insurance, and to be quite honest, a lot of agents tuck their tails during those, times. Not saying to generalize, because there are a lot of really good agents that are with you, but it's not where the client would give, the warm and fuzzies, right? All the time.
Right.
You're navigating through. Recently I had it wasn't even a client of mine, but yes, an Allstate client, and they had, they lost their home, to a fire. Wow. And sought out my office, for guidance and help, because, sometimes claims, they're not as empathetic, they're not here, boots on the ground. We're bearing the storm with you, you know.
Right. Well, as a client, we need someone to be an advocate for us in those times. And a lot of times, when something's happening, we're not always in the right mind to think everything through. If your house is burning down or you're in a bad accident, car accident or something, you're just like, what do I need to do? And that's where you come in. And you're like, all right, this is how we start the process, and we'll just keep moving forward with the process.
I agree. And, not that I am biased, and I do, I am proud of the work
Sure,
that we've
of
done
course.
in town. And, being 20 years in the industry, 19 years in, I mean, I'm still learning, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I do believe having somebody, it blows my mind that I have continuing education. I have to do, over 80 hours of continuing education, and I, have had my license and have had all this experience, and people can pop on the internet and just get some insurance. And it really saddens me because they do come to me at some point, and
they find out they're
usually-
not really represented.
Yeah. Usually it's an afterthought, and usually it's a poor experience, and then it kind of taints the whole idea, right?
Sure.
And I prefer, of course, to take a proactive approach, and
Right.
look at insurance like a tool to protect your assets, right?
Exactly.
Your net worth, I mean, it really is the return on your investment. I mean, think you're paying, $2,000 a year, but the insurance company's on the hook for $500,000, right? I mean,
Yeah, that replacement value is what's all about. Like you said, if you have something that needs to be replaced and it's valued at $500,000 and you only have $150,000 or $300,000, coverage, you're not going to get that house replaced, rebuilt, or whatever.
yeah, that was a big issue when materials inflated.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
We were seeing.
Yeah, because that was like overnight.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yep. And fortunately, most insurance companies do have, an inflated, coverage in the policy documents. So
Right.
it didn't put a lot of people, to belly up, but I think it put insurance companies in a really bad spot,
Yeah.
And I think I've mentioned this before, but, I think we're going to start seeing some more cohesiveness, with things like that, right?
Okay.
Like cost of repair,
Yeah.
I don't disagree with, getting different price estimates, but the variance shouldn't be thousands, and so
Right.
just to get a little bit more realistic around that. And most insurance companies have a way, like with Allstate, we call it the Good Hands Repair Network. And so if you want to be a part of that, like as a contractor, you have to maintain certain levels of service.
Sure.
And certain, I'm sure, pricing. I don't know the algorithm of that or what
I'm
they,
sure. Yeah.
who came up with that deal. But anyway, it helps, it helps keep everybody honest,
Right.
I think. But yeah, sorry, I can digress on insurance. I talk about it all day long.
That's part of why you're here right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes.
Hey everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Mathias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
State Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license, or a car accident. Contact us and come to Allstate Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
Season's greetings from Pixrock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. The end of the year is near, but you do not need to fear. We can help you keep your budget in the clear. Now until the end of December, there are still federal tax credits, TEP rebates, and manufacturer rebates on select HVAC systems and tankless water heaters. Call 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturerockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittni Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittni Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
We are back, and Brittni and I are talking about insurance and all the different things that go with it. And a couple of things some exciting news, I think, for the general consumer is that some of the prices have dropped on some of your products, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have. We've been Allstate has been releasing some new products. We first received the auto insurance in October of last year. And we have been seeing great savings for people that have switched from other companies to that product, while simultaneously we've taken about 12% in rate reduction since the product has been released. And then we received a new homeowners insurance product in June of this year. Which also has been very fairly priced. It also is communicating with a program called Firewise. And so it, rather than knocking out whole zip codes of, high fire hazard areas, it's more integrated into the street level and able to provide, more people coverage where other companies are, not insuring in areas like Show Low, or Pine Top and even Saddlebrook, certain companies like Farmers and Progressive have pulled out of those areas. Yeah. So it's been nice for us to be able to have that as an option. It's also priced fairly. It also has 100% roof coverage. No matter the age of the roof, which has been a great competitive edge. We're industry leading in that category. And I know you and I were kind of talking off the record, and there are benefits though. So, for example, I have a lot of clients, and myself included. I have the old home product.
Sure.
Have I quoted myself on the new product? Yes. Is it cheaper? Yes. Are there benefits to staying on my plan? And the answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
So we, while I'm out there at networking events and I'm releasing these new low rates, don't hold my arm on that because there are advantages, we're definitely being cautious and customer focused, especially every individual is different, and sometimes maybe when it comes to a roof, maybe you did just get it replaced, right? So maybe you are experiencing, relatively 100% coverage on your roof if you're coming from a different company. There's definitely things that we would want to look at. I think I was also mentioning to you similar to like manufactured homes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people think about shopping rates, and I'll tell people first, if this policy is a replacement cost policy, we don't want to mess with it. We want to leave that where it is forever and ever. Amen. don't move it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think just full circle on having someone. I even tell, because it happens. I have clients that have shopped their rates and they'll come back and and I tell them, listen, I'll never steer you wrong. If it's a good deal, I'll tell you to take it.
Right.
And it's an honor to have the amount of people that say, take me back. We didn't mean it. And that's kind of our, that's our mantra, right? As if it's nothing to do with us, please keep us in the pot, for future, don't count us out. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of advantage to legacy products, you know, and I think that's important to keep in mind too. Sometimes, people are pretty biased to maybe having a broker where they shop
where you can
insurance.
Shop all the, yeah, definitely.
And there are benefits to that, but also, sometimes maybe one company doesn't have certain advantages, than others that maybe you weren't even aware of, Allstate used to have the safe driving bonus check.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember the commercials. Yeah.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people that just there was a loyalty to that. It was like, oh, well, I still, I used to say that about Pima Federal Credit Union. I've been with Pima Federal so long, I had a 4-digit account number, But yeah, I think it's a great time to check Allstate if you've counted Allstate out before. We have been known to be a higher priced company, but we're really industry leading with some of these products, and I think people could be experiencing some savings.
And what does that look like? Can someone just call your office up and say, hey, I'd like to get, have you take a look at my policies and what I have and just go over it and see what you can do?
Yeah, a lot of people, everybody operates differently, and we'll work how you want to work, you know, but it can be as simple as just reaching out to me. You can call the office at 520-797-7683, or you can come to the office. Our new office, if you don't mind, is 6596 North Oracle. And anyone on my team there, licensed and tenured and happy to help.
Okay, fantastic.
Or we can be emailed, but it can be as simple as just your name, address, and dates of birth. Or if you want to take the time to find your policy documents and send them all in, and we can do a full, comparison and review. Either way, we're going to put our professional opinion together. We're going to put a proposal together, and it could be as smooth and easy process, or it can be sit down and let's fine tooth comb it, whatever you need to do.
Right. At times with insurances, there might be something that the client is missing. There might be a gap in there.
Yeah.
That something's not covered.
Yeah. Or sometimes there's an overlap, and sometimes people are paying for something and it's like, well, did you know your credit card offers that,
Sure.
So yeah, definitely an opportunity to do a full review. There's so many things too, not that everybody would have an interest, but I've been doing this so long where we used to insure jewelry on the home policy. Now there are advantages to having that on a separate policy.
Oh, okay.
So we do jewelry and collectibles and guns and pet insurance and bicycles. Those things are pricey. Bike racks, Yeah. So there's a lot to be covered.
Yep, there is. Well, thank you. Thank you for this first half an hour, and you're sticking around for the rest of the show.
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right. We will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, Community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
Season's greetings from Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. The end of the year is near, but you do not need to fear. We can help you keep your budget in the clear. Now until the end of December, there are still federal tax credits, TEP rebates, and manufacturer rebates on select HVAC systems and tankless water heaters. Call 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picturox Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittni Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittni Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
All right, we are back, and I have two of my favorite Marana Chamber members with me, longtime members, in fact. Our next guest is George Bockman from Wisecrack Auto Glass. Good morning.
Good morning, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. We did that little dance where we're trying to figure out the right date of which day for you to come on.
Right.
You're a busy guy.
Life is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. But you've been at the auto glass thing for about 15 years, right?
15 years, yeah, going on 16.
Okay. All right.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. So we have Brittni here. She's our insurance agent, so she's going to just grill you for the next 3 or 4 hours and,
Well done.
get all the answers out of you.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
But one of the things that we're talking about, and you always talk about it at the Marana Chambers, is that you have to put in the right windshield and you have to calibrate it with that vehicle.
Yeah, since about 2013, Honda started with some ADAS features in their vehicles. Mm-hmm. And so, in the past 6 years or so, we've seen a large increase in price of windshields and features that go along with them.
Okay.
So, the smart windshields have lane departure on them, heating elements, rain sensors, condensation sensors, and then a full combination of all those.
Wow.
I read some even have like a little computer, like a little kind of screen that's there but not there.
Kind of embedded into the windshield?
Yeah, they put a special material over the heads-up display area so that your speedometer and your signals and sometimes even your maps will show up reflected onto your windshield, almost like a hologram from Star Wars.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you could get all Princess Leia's secrets about the Death Star.
She'll tell you, yeah.
Very cool.
Death Stars like to hit your windshields. I like to fix them.
Yes, yes. So how'd you come up with the name Wisecrack?
It was one of my sober days. Just sitting around thinking of something catchy, something that kind of reflects my attitude.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm a little bit of a jokester.
You are.
But I can get serious when it comes to your windshield.
Sure, sure. And we've had you replace many of our windshields.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we have a bunch of trucks out there rolling around, and there's a bunch of rocks that fly around.
Yeah.
All the time.
Best thing about glass is it always breaks and it never goes bad.
Yeah. It's a good business model for you.
It is.
Yeah, yeah, especially in the streets of Tucson.
Yeah.
Lots of flying objects.
Well, and every windshield, well, within the past however many years, right? If they don't get it calibrated, am I right in that it can void warranties and safety features?
So it can definitely affect. So I like to explain to people like this. I wear glasses, they're prescription lenses. So if I gave them to either of you, you wouldn't be blind, but you would have a hard time seeing.
Right.
So when you replace a windshield, it's not that it's in the exact spot or same location as the last one. Is it the same thickness of the lens that was in there before? So that eye that looks through that lens, basically the memory has to be erased on it, and then it has to be told, this is what you need to look at again. So it's like almost like an eye doctor for your windshield.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
You got a PhD in glass.
Yeah. So we started the calibration back in 2019. And a lot of people were sketchy on it, like, well, do we do it? Do we not do it? You know, why do we do it? And so that's the best explanation I could come up with that kind of explains it to my customers and, you know, the public in general.
Yeah. Yeah. And definitely as an insurance agent, you want to make sure that your clients have a safe operating vehicle.
Well, and from an insurance perspective, yeah, that's part of their responsibility. You know, same from a homeowner's perspective. You know, you have to do your own due diligence, right? So if you have a windshield that you didn't have calibrated, and now some of the safety features aren't operating the way that they are supposed to be fully functioning. I mean, I haven't personally seen a claim denial, but I could imagine that, you know, that could happen.
Sure, definitely, it could. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's talk a little bit about you know, if someone's putting off getting a new windshield, just, you know,
He's calling me out.
Again?
I was wondering if we were going to talk about that. The green Ford Explorer.
Absolutely.
Aw, George. How long ago? That was your first year in business, wasn't it?
15 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Yep, my little green Ford Explorer, Wisecrack Auto Glass.
And you were putting off getting the windshield?
I was putting off a lot of things. That poor Explorer.
I think you just started then, right?
No, I was about, at that time, because that was over at Mitch Olive's State Farm office. Yeah. Right here, actually, right up front. No, that was...
You're about 5 years in,
maybe? I was about 3 years.
3 years in?
Yeah, 3-4 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. But when you have a broken windshield or you have a big crack in the windshield, just from the safety aspect, let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so windshields are actually a structural part of the vehicle. Hopefully you never get in a rollover, but if you do, the windshield helps as almost a support for it.
Okay.
So that's one of the features, the safety features. The other is if you have the airbags in your vehicle, if it's new enough, it acts as a backstop for the airbag so that it deploys properly. Instead of going out, it stays inside, you know, and hits you, hopefully.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So that's where, you know, a small chip, repair it. And I tell people about the size of a credit card. Some people say bigger, but you start running into structural issues then.
Okay.
Can you repair it? Yes. Should you repair it? No. You know, I always tell people, same with the ADAS systems. Can you replace a windshield without calibrating them? Yes. Should you? Probably not.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a safety issue. It's a big safety issue and structural issue as well.
Okay. And you do the repair also. You do the chip repair and all that.
Yeah, actually, that's how we originally started, was just doing chip repairs.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah. Out of the back of a pickup with a plywood sign.
Up here on the Northwest?
Up here on the Northwest.
So far.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
We actually have a shop now.
Yeah.
Down off Rooftop and I-10.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
A lot of the vehicle manufacturers require the recalibrations to be done in a controlled environment.
Ah, okay.
So that's why I tell people you have, a shop you can do the work in, and then you have all the data to back up your recalibrations.
Okay. Okay.
So if anything ever happens, you can say, look, I've done 1,000 calibrations and none of them have failed. So if one does fail, hopefully it's not your fault.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you no longer do the mobile windshield?
So we do the mobile windshield
do?
replacement.
Okay.
There's 3 different calibrations. There's a dynamic calibration, which we can do in the field, a static calibration, which we do in the shop, and then also a dual calibration, which we do in the shop. So it's
okay.
a static, and then after the static's done, you drive it to complete the calibration.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how does a customer know what they need? Is it based on the age and the make of the vehicle?
So typically, the features, the age does factor in.
Mm-hmm.
But if you give me the VIN, then I can usually look up the car.
Okay.
And then that will tell me, whether it's a dual, static, or dynamic.
Aha. Okay. I know my one of my sons has a BMW, and it seems like everything that he does, he has to calibrate. Even a new battery, he has to tell the car that it's a new battery in there and get it calibrated.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, cars are so sophisticated now. It's like driving a high-tech computer.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. They kind of know everything that you're doing. So
Creepy.
Yeah.
I have a question from an insurance perspective. We get a lot of clients. The first thing that they say is, well, I want the Jeep logo and I want the manufacturer's glass. Can you talk about OEM versus, do you call it LKQ?
So we have access to all OEM accounts because we set up with BMW, Porsche, Tesla, all those vehicles here. So we can get OEM glass, not a problem. The OEE glass, which is original equipment equivalent, is typically the same brand that the company used without the company's logo.
Ah, okay.
And then you have aftermarket glass, which is just another piece that's manufactured to the standards, but no logo, and typically it's not the original equipment. So what I mean by that is, original equipment is, I'll just use Pilkington for an example. 2 days ago I did a gentleman's Honda, and Pilkington was the windshield that was in there, and then it had a Honda logo stamped on top of it. He didn't care if he had the Honda logo or not, so we got him Pilkington brand. It had the Pilkington stamp on it, no Honda stamp, and considerably cost less.
Okay.
As far as quality goes, I feel like if you can get OEE, it's going to be the exact same thing that's in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. But the OE is pretty much the equivalent, but the other one, isn't it? Is it a little bit thinner?
So that's it with glass.
Yeah.
It all comes out, even from the factory, whether it's OEE, OEM, or aftermarket.
Uh-huh.
It's a different thickness.
Okay.
Okay. So I've had some pretty picky customers ask me if I could measure it with a micrometer.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
So I did. I went to the warehouse where we buy our windshields, measured a micrometer, gave him the readings, and he said, okay, I'll take this one because it was like 0.5 millimeter thicker.
Wow. Okay.
Will it last longer? It just depends on how the rock hits the glass.
Yeah. It seems like over the years, before I met you, I had some windshields replaced, and it just seemed like they didn't last. Like maybe they were thinner, or maybe just the rock hit it in the right place at the right time.
Right.
Yeah.
You always run into off brands that are just trying to break into the market.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to mention names, but and that's just it. When you run into an off brand you've never seen before as an installer or a technician, you probably want to question. It's like,
right.
Is this? But at the same side of the coin is, I have picked up brand new OEM windshields, and they've broke on me.
Ah, okay.
So,
yeah,
it's glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back here in just a couple minutes.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano. Hey, guys, it's Clint Pink over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Eb Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Allstate Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Allstate Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air work in a state of disrepair.
Season's greetings from Pixrock's Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. The end of the year is near, but you do not need to fear. We can help you keep your budget in the clear. Now until the end of December, there are still federal tax credits, TEP rebates, and manufacturer rebates on select HVAC systems and tankless water heaters. Call 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturerockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittni Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittni Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
All right, we are here talking with Brittni and George, and like I mentioned before, you guys are both longtime members of the Marana Chamber. Let's talk a little bit about that. Just the benefits and what you guys see from that.
Yeah, I think it's important to be consistent. I love the Marana Chamber. I've been going to the breakfast for years and made great connections over the years.
Right.
And
that's how the three of us met.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great resource. Not just for, connections, but for, hey, man, I got a problem with this or a problem with that. I always like to, defer when people ask me about their claims when I do their windshields. Mm-hmm. It's like, how's it going to affect me? I'm like, first, call your insurance agent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if you don't know, call Brittni. She can probably tell you.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. It's just not, the boundaries of doing business with each other, but, we become friends, and also, we can refer our professional things about each other.
Yeah, the Marana Chamber has also been really influential as far as my business goes. I mean, you can sponsor the breakfast for a very fair price.
Mm-hmm, right.
Have an opportunity to talk to, 150 people sometimes.
Yeah.
their ribbon cuttings. I was a part of the Impact Marana class number 1.
Oh, wow.
Which
Okay. The first one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what Amanda did for that class. I could not imagine what everyone else is experiencing now. These classes are they're a real treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're great. And in fact, you and I were talking earlier, I've even, from a business perspective, they're super helpful. From a consumer perspective, I enjoy going to the Marana Insights meetings and learning about the building permits and, all of the things that are happening in Marana.
Right.
There's some advocacy there too for business owners.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I like those insight meetings. I don't get to go to them anymore. I think they're on Thursdays at 9 a.m., which is when my show is
8
on.
a.m.
Or 8 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably end around 9:30 or 10.
Yeah.
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 So I'm not able to go to those anymore. But yeah, I really enjoyed them. A lot of times having the mayor there and the town manager there and just different people talking about like you said, permits and new things coming out, new subdivisions.
Yeah, they hold it now at the Northwest Fire District Training Center.
Right.
And they sponsored the last one that we went to, and they were talking about how influential local businesses are in their life-saving rate when we train our employees and have life-saving measures for CPR and things like that within our businesses.
Yeah.
And so they do actually like free training. They'll come to local businesses and, and give you all the tools necessary. I believe you don't get CPR certified through the national, place, but they said, knowing is saving, anyway.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
I thought that was great. And other meetings, they're a great meeting to attend, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you have someone in your office that's having a medical emergency, you're the first one there.
Yeah.
No matter how fast the fire department can get over there to help you, they're still at least a few minutes away.
I can't remember the exact number, but he said something about for every minute, it takes 10 minutes off of their life expectancy or the possibility. I could be wrong on that, but it was like something.
Every minute that your blood doesn't have brain, or your brain doesn't have blood flow going to it, and oxygen, then your chances of survival go way, way down.
Yeah, and our Northwest Fire District, they have a very high rating for this life-saving within our region, and it's because they educate, the community to do these minutes until they arrive, because it's like, 7 to 15 minutes, I think, arrival time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's bigger problems than insurance and glass.
Right? Yeah, and I'm sure every minute feels like an eternity when you're the person having the problems.
Yeah, definitely. So what does 2026 look like for you, George?
Wow. Actually looks pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's, like I said, we've got the location. We've been there, 2 years now.
Okay.
So we're kind of like getting established. People know we're there now. So we get drop-ins, which is great.
Where is it again? Can you?
Yeah, 2470 West Roofroff Road.
Nice.
Okay. So if you know where Zion Church is, it's got the big lion mural, basically almost directly across, just catty corner to that. So,
in that little industrial neighborhood there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's, let's see, what?
Famous Sam's used to be in there a long time ago.
Yes, Famous Sam's. Now there's a pizza place in there, Angelo's. And we've made friends
with... They have really great gyros there. Those chicken gyros at Angelo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
good.
Everyone says some of the best gyros in Tucson.
Wow.
They are.
Okay. So, I haven't been there. I'm going to have to check that out.
Cycle on down and check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, get your chips fixed while you're there.
Yes.
But, there's a tint shop there, and we've made some collaborations with them. So they help us out. We help them out.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great little park. But 2026, yeah. So my grandson just started driving. And then during his breaks, he likes to come down and help out. So we're definitely family friendly. Who knows? He might take over the business one day.
That's a good exit plan.
Yeah. It's like, just give me a couple bucks a month. But yeah, so 2026, we're pretty excited. There's nothing really new going on in the industry other than cars are getting smarter. So we have to get educated with them.
You have to keep up with them.
It is, and it's a constant investment in education. And it's like it's a piece of glass. It's a windshield, yeah. But there's a company, I don't want to say names, but I will. Tesla is just run a patent so that they can make almost a PC board.
Oh wow!
Integrated into their windshield.
Okay.
So if you think about that, all the features that a windshield has now, they're going to add to that. So, I mean, self-driving cars aren't too far away.
Wow. I bet. I mean, they've been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
But I wonder what that will do with the,
I'm like,
the
don't,
insurance.
Don't ask. No, I think I have seen a news article in that if that feature is on the car's liability, like that's on the manufacturer's liability. We can't be extending liability to people. I can't speak for Allstate, but I wouldn't want to put my stamp on that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
For another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, the price of windshields, I mean, average windshield used to be like a couple $100. Now it's like $1,000, $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's increased quite a bit.
Price of everything has gone up. Wow. So how do people get a hold of you?
Easy. They can call or text 520-820-2113. That's been our phone number for years. We're not going to change it. Or we have a website, Wisecrack Auto Glass. You can find us there.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're easy to get a hold of. We pretty much answer every call we can. No AI to answer it. So
you get a real person.
Real person, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely,
It's
man.
been a pleasure.
Thanks for the invitation. Appreciate talking to you guys.
Yeah. All right. That's another episode of Southwest Flavor. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We'll see you later this week.